All right, so in this video, guys, I want to talk about the common slug that it's found here in all the way in the north and northeast, and other parts of the country as well. This is the common slug or the leopard slug. These slugs are terrible when it comes to gardening because they can eat anything from fruits and vegetables, lettuce, anything green, right? And they usually tend to make holes around the plants. Sometimes, if they grow really big, they can eat a lot of it and can do a lot of damage. There's multiple ways to control them. I've seen cases where people start using beer and all these different things. And as always, just a friendly reminder to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and click on the notification option to get more future videos. Thank you for your support. All right, as part of the experiment, I'll be using DE or diatomaceous earth, which is a fine white to off white powder made from fossilized remains of diatoms, which are tiny aquatic organisms. DE is very soft, siliceous sedimentary rock, and the particles are very, very small, and obviously it's sort of like dust. DE is made of silicon dioxide, a combination of silica and oxygen, and is very abrasive to an insect skeleton. When DE absorbs the oils and fats and liquids from the skeleton of the animal, it causes the insect to dry out and die. DE is non-poisonous and remains effective as long as you kept it dry. DE is used in over 150 products from indoor and outdoor applications, from building, farms, gardens, and using for pets use as well. DE is used as an effective garden pest control method for a wide range of garden pests, including those that don't have hard skeletons, like tomato hornworms and slugs. It can be sprinkled at the base of the plants in multiple ways. The DE can also be used as a control household insect pests like ants, silverfish, roaches, bedbugs, and earwigs by sprinkling around the baseboards of other affected areas. DE is chemically invisible to people and animals and works by cutting and filling the gut with something that can be unprocessed, blocking further feeding or digesting. However, DE will kill all insects with exoskeletons, even beneficial ones. So it's important to be cautious when applying it and focus on single plants that show signs of pest damage. As you can see here, what I'm basically trying to do, I'm just trying to surround the slug by DE, right? By the dust, the diatomaceous earth dust, because I don't want the slug to have escape route. And basically, I just want it to be consumed in that dust, and I want to see what it does. Right now, it's moving a little bit, right? Because it's not eating it; it's just using it as a surface. So let's see after a little bit what it does. All right, here the slug was kind of falling off, so I had to put it back on the diatomaceous earth. As you can see, it's sort of not really becoming too mobile, right? It's sort of stuck in the dust there, so it cannot move too much. And what I did, or I'm gonna do now, is I'm gonna cover it and in complete dust. Right? I'm just trying to cover the whole thing, little by little. Basically, what it will be doing is gonna suck all the moisture from the skin, and it's not gonna make it able to breathe through the skin. All right, as you guys can see here, after a couple of minutes being submerged in the powder and the dust, it's not moving, right? I believe that there's no air anymore, so they're not breathing. All right, guys, so I wanted to do that quick experiment using diatomaceous earth on slugs or snails or anything like that, just to see what it really does. I noticed that if they are on top of it, and they don't eat it, they're fine. But if you cover them completely in the dust, or if they eat it, well, in this example, if they're covered completely in the dust, snails or slugs in this case, they're wet, right? They're wet creatures. They breathe through their skin, moisture. So this powder is so dry that it sucks away all the moisture that they have, and they stop breathing. That is why they die out of it. Obviously, if they eat it, it messes up their lungs as well, and all those things that they use. This is why it's so beneficial to use it in the garden as well, as long as you use it properly. Cool. But I hope you guys learned something.